A new franchise playoff record, 47 points for Jalen Brunson.
Kenny C back on the mic to break down the latest with the New York Knicks leading their playoff series against the 76ers 3-1, coming off of a clutch victory in Philadelphia. The Knicks now looking to finish things up tomorrow at the Garden in Game 5. And just to recap the series a bit, first I'll start with the big win in Game 4. No Mitchell Robinson due to a sprain in that already surgically repaired left ankle. The Knicks came away with Game 4, a 97-92 victory, and they did so largely because they shut down Embiid in the clutch. In the fourth quarter, in over 12 minutes of play, Embiid was limited to 1 point and was 0 for 5 from the field. OG Anunoby locked this man up. Probably OG's best game of the series, 16 points and 14 rebounds. And the other element of the game, and a big part why the Knicks won it, 15 offensive rebounds. Josh Hart had 17 rebounds in general. He was a man of hustle. He did not shoot the best, but boy, did he hustle to get the basketball like he always does. The Knicks were able to take this one late in the game. Brunson was on fire. The biggest catalyst of why the Knicks won was because Jalen Brunson has found his groove. This guy dropped 47 points, a Knicks franchise record for the most points in a single playoff game, passing the legend Bernard King, who did it twice in the 1984 series. The Knicks needed Brunson to be him, and he did so. He also had 10 assists and was 18 for 34 from the field. He had that clutch and one shot at the end of the third quarter to give the Knicks the lead. Brunson was locked in. Despite Joel Embiid, this is another aspect of this whole series, Joel Embiid being his dirty self with the forearm shiver to Brunson's face. He also stepped on Josh Hart at one point in the game when Hart was down on the ground. And we obviously saw in Game 3, since we'll get into the whole series here, we might as well, Joel Embiid should have gotten a flagrant 2 and should have been thrown out of the basketball game after literally punching Hartenstein or kneeing Hartenstein in the groin in the Family Jewels and pulling on Mitch Robinson's leg when he's in the air. He should have gotten a flagrant 2 and thrown out of the game. But since he's one of the stars of the league protected him and gave him a flagrant 1. You wouldn't see a guy like Tatum getting thrown out. You wouldn't see Jokic, LeBron. No star in the league is going to be thrown out, unfortunately, in the playoffs, because the Knicks win that one, they wrap up this series. But now, all said and done, they're up 3-1 anyway, and now they can close the series out in Game 5. But dealing with Joel Embiid, and how dirty he's been, the Knicks were able to persevere. And just the stat here on Embiid for you guys, Draymond Green is known to be the dirtiest player in the league, right? This guy, Draymond Green has 30 more games over a 6-year span than Embiid, and Embiid has 7 more flagrant fouls. Let that sink in. Embiid is a dirty player who relies on his going to the free throw line and making his free throws, albeit he's superb at it for being a center. But he's a dirty player at the end of the day, and he should have been thrown out of Game 3. Game 1 was the Josh Hart takeover, hitting 3 after 3 and hustling in the third and fourth quarters. That was his game. And Game 2 came down to DiVincenzo's clutch shot at the end, which there was a bit of scuffling going on, and Sixer fans thought there should have been fouls called at the end of that skirmish. But look, the Knicks got their rebounds and made their buckets, and now they're up 3-1 in the series. And you look at Game 4 as well, Miles McBride, 2 big threes at the end of the half. The Knicks were just 3 for 11 after the end of the first half, and they absolutely heated up in the second half and were able to get it done despite Embiid's antics. Embiid still finished with 27 points and a double-double, but doesn't matter because he was shut down in the clutch time, and now the Knicks have a chance to close this thing out tomorrow and probably take on the Pacers, who have a 3-1 series lead over the Bucks. But go New York, go New York, go. And the Knicks right now are going to have the city not up in flames, because that's not how we do it here, but the city is going to get rowdy, to say the least, after the Knicks close it out in Game 5. I'm calling it now. I'm putting the nail in the coffin. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.